All right. Let me do this.
All right, we are on our screen and we are the live.
Indeed. And as I always do, I keep going to my game screen first, but that's fine.
I don't have a button on my iPad for this, and I need to. I look at these two, like these streamers, something crazy.
Yeah. Perfect time to wake up. And then finally
Also-
gave more space to FF Bot. Oh yeah.
You get more
intro.
space to FF Bot. Aw, yeah.
Yeah.
We love to see it. Go in his chat and type in something for you can be a part of FF Bot.
Well, we'll share chat. It
Actually,
goes in
yeah,
yours
share
as
chat
well.
works. Hell yeah.
Yeah. I think the generic one is just like exclamation point join, but you won't be able to see like who you can hire and shit like that in your chat. But
Oh, dude, that's great. But so yeah, hey guys, hey everybody, how are y'all doing today?
Wow.
It is episode 4 of Two Guys and a Bit.
yeah, we have officially been doing this for what, 2 months?
Has it been 2 months, John? Oh, don't tell me that. Time is an enigma. It is fate.
It really has been, because it would have been every other. Yeah, it's every other week. It's episode 4. The
God.
time says it would be 2 months.
Yeah, I guess you're right. I guess you're right. So I feel like a lot happened in the past 2 weeks, but also not a lot happened the past 2 weeks. Also,
Surprisingly, very little happened on my end, so we're gonna let you go first.
oh sweet. So let me go ahead and thank the people here first. You know, thank you Evie for being first. Thank you Soup for being second, and thank you Drago for being third. And thank you for the Poyo, Michael Media Swarm. I say his name with all the enunciation as I do every time because I love him. Oh, let me mute my sound for sound alerts, and then
Oh, let me do that.
yeah.
There we go. Thank you for the reminder. I always forget.
You might see some stuff changing on my side, by the way. I haven't figured out what I wanted to put in the background for this.
Mhm.
And you know, I have just the Zelda Sheikah slate. It's great.
Oh, here, do you want me to send you my background? Hold on. Where did I?
Is it just a video? Do you have a video?
Yeah. Where is it?
No, that explains a lot.
Put it. Oh, that's where I put it.
I might yoink that from you while we're talking and stuff, while you get started on some of your topics. Noble, I just said that it was muted. I'll refund it for you. Don't worry, I'll refund this one for you. That's a lot of points to waste on a sound effect that you can't hear.
I mean, technically, my stream goofs are not muted. It's just a matter of that's what people want to do, and I did re-enable a bunch of them yesterday.
Not bad. I have 2 streams going. It's fine.
Including the one that I have called Suddenly Skyrim.
What?
But I don't think that actually works on this scene, so I might have to disable it so people don't redeem it by mistake.
I'm gonna have to check out Suddenly Skyrim. That sounds great.
It just fades out. It just cuts out video and sound and replaces it with the Skyrim intro for a random amount of seconds.
That's pretty good.
So you could get 2 seconds of Skyrim, or you can get the full like several minutes. It's random.
Yeah, that's all around pretty great. Oh, you know what I can do for the time
I can't
being?
send you this. I can't send you this. It is a gig.
It is a
recording.
God. Look, I have a Dropbox. We can get together afterwards.
All right. Also mood because I took like a 2-hour nap.
Dude, I took a nap at work. So like my lunch was me taking an hour nap. Like I pulled up where I
Nice.
normally go, and I was like, yeah, that's a good time to go big ol' honk chew.
Lucky I took a 15-minute nap towards the end of my lunch hour.
I get to take my lunch anywhere between 30 minutes to an hour.
Nice.
So I was wondering what I was going to do for my background. And actually, in hindsight, this is an awesome time to set it. I'm just going to put Elodia on blast right now and put that picture that she just drew for me as my background for this episode of the podcast. Hell yeah.
Okay, so because I don't know if you've seen it, my background is I went into Limsa, threw myself in first person and just sat there and recorded for 45 seconds.
I thought that's what that was, and then you just have it looping.
Yeah, it's just a looping video of Limsa.
Oh, that's a good idea. I should do something similar. I like having art shown off anyway, so this works really well.
Yeah, that's fair. That's absolutely fair.
She's gonna tune in. She's gonna tune in and she's gonna be like, "Wait a minute." She's gonna come here to fish. And she's like, "What am I doing here? What is happening?" It's also like the perfect BRB screen. I just sent you the thing viral. You know what? Are you gonna do it too? Lol. Yeah. But how was your week? You had a good time? I'm sorry. I keep trying to kick started at the same time.
My week was mostly pretty quiet. Like 2 weeks ago, we FanFest stuff happened, and then I spent a day out of town and with awesome people, and was finally able to start streaming RPGs again, which I've been very excited about.
I'm also been excited about that.
Yeah. And then we started getting more serious about freaking FF Bot, which is why it's on screen and why we're talking about it, because it's for something so simple, it's so good. It really is. It's especially for just the fact that a lot of my stream stuff is very hey, RPG, Final Fantasy, those sort of themes. It's been perfect, and everyone who's been getting involved with it has been having a blast with it.
Hell yeah. I mean, I have been too. I've been trying to recruit Cecil and Squall, and the other day B's like, viral, Cecil's hireable, go get it.
It's funny because I sent B the list of the characters she's recruited, and it's just this giant, it's a giant fucking list.
Oh gee, I bet, because she's been doing it for a good little bit, hasn't she?
Yeah, because we started really trying to hit it hard, honestly, with the first Star Ocean 2 stream. So it's been we've been really trying, because there's 30 characters in season 1, and so we're really trying to finish NG+2 to unlock Reno, because there's a giant list and it's all in order, and there's some good characters in it. I also there's a bunch of secret characters that you can add, and so they're all on there, and I've been if you go look at the guide, it's obvious who I grabbed, but there's still oh, let's wait for them to show up. Let it be a surprise for everybody if you don't want to go look at the giant Google Doc.
I see Beatrice on your screen right now. Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Meanwhile, I am a child full of olive oil ready to explode, as they say in Magic.
Yes. Honestly, Fifi's been super strong. But yeah, it's been Star Ocean 2. We had a break. We had a little bit of a break from Kefka because Raid Lead went on vacation, and I hope he has a great vacation.
I hope so too.
And so we go back into Kefka on Thursday. But
okay, all right. You've been streaming every other day at this point, huh? If not every
I don't know.
day.
I think it's just also that part of it has been the podcast and just enjoying doing stuff other than Raid, that I've truly been enjoying streaming again. I was getting ready to give it up. I was getting ready to give it up, being like, I'm perfectly fine being the man behind the scenes. And then, like, we've been doing the podcast and then started RPGs again because I wanted to keep the schedule consistent. And, like, I got my love for it back. Like, seriously.
Sometimes just a different viewpoint goes a long way.
Yeah.
Goes a long way.
Yeah. I've stopped trying to force myself to be like, oh, I'm going to play these new games. I'm going to play this. I'm going to play that. It's like, no. I'm going to sit down and do what I've wanted to do this whole time. We're going to play RPGs, and we're going to play Final Fantasy XIV. And that is it. That is the plan. And then we're going to bring back probably visual novels once Raid is done.
Dude, we're gonna do visual novels eventually? Hell yeah.
Dude, okay, so I did this a couple of times and I want to bring it back. I started doing this thing called Visual Novel Sundays, and we started the Science Adventure series, and I don't know if you've played those.
Oh, the Sonic. Wait, not did you say Sonic Adventure, or am I tripping?
it's the Science Adventure series.
Science Adventure. I was like, huh? Like this. I was gonna say there's Sonic Adventure visual novels out there.
So what happens is it is all of the visual novels that have the semicolon in them. So it's Chaos Head, Chaos Child, Robotic Note, Anonymous Code, Steins Gate.
Okay, all right. Yeah.
And so we started with Steins Gate, and it was great, and people were getting into it. My problem with it is, boy, do I need lots of water for that, because that's a lot of non-voiced reading text.
As somebody who has been doing that, I understand. I very much understand.
So the plan is, because those games are technically in sequence, even though they're not like directly connected, there are references. You won't know it if you've only seen the animes. Like, if you've seen the anime of Steins Gate, you won't see references to Chaos Head. But the game Steins Gate has Chaos Head references. So there is an order to them. And so the games of like Chaos Head and Chaos Child actually have like the versions on Steam are censored. Not because of sexual stuff, but because the level of gore is crazy.
That's not what I was expecting.
Yeah. Like those, like Chaos Head especially is dark as fuck.
Huh. Okay, all right.
So I'm really looking forward to those. And there's a new it's the perfect timing because there's actually a remake of Steins Gate coming out this year.
What?
So,
like,
yeah.
visual novels?
Yes.
Okay.
So they're continuing those. There's also some that are like the anime is out and they're like, but they didn't re-release the game, like Occultic 9, which the anime for that was extremely okay.
That's fair. That's fair.
But yeah, very looking forward to those, especially because there's so many good visual novels. We were talking about Duck Detective. Which if you have not seen Duck Detective, it's very silly.
I have not. I have not. I have not really dived into the world that is visual novels. Unless you consider Phoenix Wright as a visual novel.
It is. It actually is.
Because if we consider it
also
that a visual novel, then yes, I have that experience with visual novels.
Well, because Danganronpa is also a visual novel, and it's the
okay, then yes,
same vein as Phoenix Wright.
Yeah, I have played Danganronpa.
Yeah,
I gotta say it wrong every time.
Of course, but so there's a lot of visual novels, and I had a whole thing of like visual novel Sundays, but there's just no time until Raid is done.
Yeah,
until Kefka is done. But we can still go into Final Fantasy 7, or not Final Fantasy 7, Final Fantasy 14, double 7.
Double 7
later, because we can talk about the FanFest stuff.
Yeah, we could talk. Like that's was some things I had on the docket. I wanted to talk about a little bit of Fan Fest because I know very surface level stuff. Like I know about the new class. I know about um possibility the hint of the new range class. I think that was like I didn't even sit down and watch the trailer. Right, I think I was just incredibly tired, and y'all were watching. And I was like, I'm gonna get this through osmosis, and I was kind of right. I was
Sure.
kind of right.
Sure.
It's like I'm gonna go watch this whenever I'm feeling like it's ready and it's a good time for it. This might be a good time.
Yeah. Yeah. So
But
then,
yeah.
do you want to go straight into that, or do you want to start another topic first?
Oh, I was gonna go over what I did during the week. But if you
Yes,
want to pass
go
up my
for it.
turn, that's fine. You
No,
have
no, no.
Ace equipped it. It's okay.
Go for it.
Nah, it's I had a pretty eventful week. A couple weeks. I did like there was a lot, right? I'd have to.
Mhm.
I think I should just go pull up my whole ass schedule, right?
Damn.
Because the past couple weeks have been relatively busy. I have been voicing a character in Deltarune with a friend named Kai, who is just very fun.
Nice.
I get to re-experience Deltarune and I get to do voices, so I like both of those things.
That does sound very fun.
I got to play more of one of the games that I got a key code for, Fading Echo.
Mhm.
I wish I liked that game a lot better than I did. I feel like there's a lot going on for it, but it just didn't hit. It didn't hit the levels that I wanted it to hit. Right? It's more of a platform puzzle versus like an action adventure. And for some people, that it might hit every aspect for it. Visually, game was great, right? But aside from that, I was very. I can feel it weighing down on me because the main character had a lot of quips and a lot of, modern day designs, as they would say.
Sure.
But there was another game that I played as well. And that game is called Colossus Eternal Blight. Oh my gosh, I complete opposite end of the spectrum. I touched the game and I'm like, oh no, this is exactly what I like in top over games like this. It's invoking a little bit of like Secret of Mana, and it's invoking a little bit of there's a game that I played on the Switch a few years ago called Unchained, and it has a top-down parry system and a nice dash system, and it still has its puzzles, so it feels very Zelda-y. And I like the characters, I like the sprite work. Oh man, I walked into an area by accident and I had this amazing vista that was shown to me, and I was like, oh this is a good game. This is a really good game.
That's pretty sick. That sounds so sick.
And then I leveled up. I also leveled up. I'm level 32 now, unfortunately. Did you know past 30 you get a greater permanent debuff?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. It was your birthday a few days ago.
Yeah.
Happy birthday.
Thank you. I got tons of great art from that. Like,
I saw. I had to send mutual friends send a message of like, her art has gotten so incredible.
She's so good at it.
Like compared to when I first met her, when her art was pretty good, but like no, her art's gotten incredible versus what it used to be.
Oh yeah, I love seeing growth. Growth is one of my favorite things. Like just not only like doing stuff like what we're doing right now, we're doing is stuff like just. It's the same reason why I like shonen manga and anime. It's like the growth, right?
Exactly.
But we had a huge Mecha Chameleon collab, which was pretty fun. I got overstimulated to all hell. It was like 20 people there. And it was like 20 people there. And I normally vibe in crowds, and I'm just kind of like, this is so many personalities all at once. I'm just gonna do goofy shit. Had a good time
I
regardless.
I completely understand that. I've been a part of those, and I'm like, these are difficult. These are so hard. Because I did one for Fall Guys, and it was just so many people talking at once. It's like,
Ooh.
cool. I'm just gonna sit here and leave myself on mute and just vibe because I can't. I literally can't.
Yeah. Hey, you did that. Hey, Elodia, how are you? Hey, yeah. So we're gonna shout out Elodia real quick. Hold on. She
Elodia
did
is
that.
pretty great.
She did that.
Because I did watch some of Elodia's 24-hour stream.
Oh, dude, that 24-hour stream was really fun. I had a blast for that. I wasn't gonna stream. It was like an impromptu stream, but I'm kind of glad we did because now we have a meme of Death Mountain Crater.
No, it was fun. It was fun to watch. Do you have
the
to,
other? Go ahead.
I was gonna say I'm trying to get people together for Big Walk. Big Walk looks so fun.
I think we have a lot of people trying to do that. We might need to like throw groups together. Like that might be a route.
Yeah, because like I already know another friend of mine that really wants to play it when she's back home. So
yeah, I think Big Walk is going to be a really good like. What's the best way to describe it? Mecha Chameleon's like chaos. Big Walk is chaos, but with proximity chat. Right?
My favorite part was because I went to go send the trailer to somebody else, to other people, and the top comment is like, "This is where I want to meet people. This is where I want to have my meetings instead of Zoom."
Yeah, me and B are gonna have our scrum meetings in Big Walk.
Just go to opposite ends and just yell at each other through the megaphones.
Yes. That's exactly what's gonna happen. CB, now you can't not do it. Now you gotta do it. But there was another thing that wasn't as fun. Right? Mind you, when I got to play it, it was very fun. But it didn't. It just didn't work well on PC, and it kind of made me not want to play it anymore, dude. Like Marvel Tokon.
Really?
When the game worked, I was having a blast. But the more me, Ham, and Soup played it, the worse it got.
Really?
Yeah, like I was having fun. Like, dude, I picked up Magic, Doom, and Iron Man, and I was having a character identity crisis for the fourth one. But I figured when the full game came out, I'm just gonna probably slot like Deadpool or Carnage in there. And man, there is so much fun with that. I couldn't play with my fight pad. I had to actually swap and play with a controller, only because I prefer tag fighters with the controller. And I also had muscle memory from Dragon Ball Fighters, and it has very similar combo structure to Dragon Ball Fighters.
I noticed that. I did notice that.
Like almost every character can 2M into standing M into like jump to do a combo. The difference is you can get some pretty good touch of deaths once you have all of your assists. You can get some pretty good touch of deaths. Like I made the joke in the middle of it, just like, hey kid, you want to learn how to do a fucking infinite? And I was doing the Iron Man thing from VC2, and I'm like, yeah, baby. Oh my god, Soup, what did you do to Justin? Holy crap, that was great.
Yeah, because like I didn't play it during the open beta. I only played it when I was at AX. But just the fact that it has some Marvel 3 level air combo craziness was wild.
Yeah, it was. I'm glad. I'm gonna wait because I did see good news, right? They did say that they understand the feedback of what's happening on the PC side, because it wasn't like that on during the first open, or I think the closed beta. It wasn't like that. It's the new PlayStation integration stuff. And that's what everyone thinks should be the issue. So if they fix that, you know, PC is back on the table. If I get it, I'm just gonna have to get it for PS5, but it's also 70 right now, and I'm like, that's a lot. I don't feel like investing that time into a new game for 70 bones.
Also, August is so very heavy when it comes to games, because, like, what is it? Excuse me. Big Walk is tomorrow. We got
Big Walk's tomorrow.
Big Walk's tomorrow.
Wow.
That's why I was sending it. That's why I was sending it to everybody. I'm like, this is tomorrow. I don't have time this week, but I'm like, we are finding time for this. I believe the Metal Gear Volume 2 collection is next week.
I'm spreading misinformation on the internet. It is 60 for Tokon, not 70.
But yeah, Metal Gear, I believe, is next week. Beast of Reincarnation, the new Game Freak game, released just before we started.
Ooh, wait, did it release today?
Beast of Reincarnation released today. It released like half an hour. It released like an hour ago.
Oh my god. Okay. I wasn't aware.
Yeah, neither did I. And I turn on my computer and I look at my email and it's like Beast of Reincarnation is out now. I'm like, what? Huh? Metal Gear is next week.
Yeah. I'm excited for MGS4 to finally be freed from the shackles that is PlayStation 3.
Yes, I am going to find people to drag through Peace Walker multiplayer, and we are going to get into tank boxes and go around and do shenanigans.
But you don't have to drag me through anything. I'll willingly show up. I wanna be Snake and fight the Rathalos.
Yeah. Peace Walker is so goddamn silly. Played it multiplayer through like PlayStation Now when it was, you know, when it was actually good.
Yeah.
And we just sat down and played through, and there is a 2-person box that is a tank, that is a stun tank, and you can just take this box and just run around, and people go, huh, bam, and you just stun them, and they fall over. It's so goddamn funny. I want to see if you can do the, like, somebody crouches behind a dude and just, like, shove them over. Just look, I just want to do playground shenanigans with 4 snakes.
That's some of the funnest stuff. So like what was it? Was it 4 that had multiplayer? Also,
well, 4 had
like,
the competitive multiplayer.
4 had the competitive multiplayer. I remember having a blast in that. But I will say The Last of Us did that one a little bit better. Dude, I like that in Last of Us because it was kind of the same game. A blast all around nonetheless.
But Metal Gear Solid 4 no longer being trapped on the PS3 is fantastic. And it means we actually have... There's a possibility of actually getting other games that are trapped on the PS3 off of it. Like the entirety, the Resistance series, Fall of Man series.
All of Resistance.
That was just PlayStation's Gears of War.
That also means that we can have Infamous off the PlayStation as well.
Yes.
That's so Infamous, and that what else? There's a couple other possibilities that we could. But like PlayStation 3, it's kind of like the Wii U situation. There's a lot that was locked to it, but Wii U's I don't know a good reason to own a Wii U right now because everything that I want to play is on something else.
I mean, I keep my Wii U hooked up. I was using it for I was using it for HD Wind Waker. But also, I want to give Star Fox Zero another chance, and I still think they should remake it for Switch.
If we could have Star Fox Zero on a single screen, I think that would be really good.
Yes. Because I have my eye on Thor, and for whatever reason, that thing does not like Star Fox. Star Fox 64 3D, the planet Solar is upside down. I'm not even joking.
I wonder if it's kind of like a thing that happened with what was it? Emulation and specifically Yoshi's Island, used to not do really well. You know, you had your hands on a good emulator or a good like portable handheld, kind of like your Ian Thor. When Yoshi's Island ran well on it. I don't know if it was like mode 3 or something, but what do you?
Because also,
So are you playing Star Fox 64 on there that is doing that in, or was that another one?
Star Fox 64 3D. Specifically.
3D. So the 3DS version specifically. Okay.
Yes. Star Fox Zero crashes during the tutorial, like halfway through the tutorial.
Oh, okay. All right.
As well. So I think it's just the thing is allergic to Star Fox specifically.
No one has a build that's good specifically for Star Fox. That's a shame.
But I still have my Wii U hooked up. I still need to hack it because I want to put 3DS ROMs on my Wii U.
Yeah, I wish I still had mine because the Wii U actually has a really good randomizer for Breath of the Wild specifically.
Really?
Yep. What was it? Was it Simu? It was
Yes.
it was the opposite of Yuzu. Oh, give me a moment. Actually, I will be right back. If you want to entertain chat real quick, I'm gonna take a 5.
Sure. All right. I can give Chad a few other reasons why the Wii U is still worth it. Because if anyone remembers Kirby's Canvas Curse for the DS, and they made a sequel to it, that because that was around the time when they were doing everything in the arts and crafts styles. So then they had a game that was like Kirby's Canvas Curse, except it was all clay, and it was really cool. There's also Star Fox Zero, which I know is not great, but it was different. They tried something different. Just because it didn't work doesn't mean it wasn't an attempt. It was an attempt. Obviously, we have the Twilight Princess and Wind Waker remakes or remasters, which have yet to be ported to something else. More than likely, they will come to Switch. And then, there were a lot of unique games, the unique idea, because there was the Ubisoft game of Zombie, Zombi, that was originally a Wii U exclusive called Zombie U, and it had a lot of unique ideas. Even stuff like Nintendo Land was neat, and it had good ideas. Would I recommend just going and picking up a Wii U on the cheap? No, because honestly, unless you were buying it also for Wii games for that price, for the price of a Wii U, you can get other systems that have more games and are better. Especially because I think Wii U is still pretty cheap right now.
Can you play the bouncer on it?
I don't know.
I know I interrupted. I just put my headphones in and I heard you talking about it. You better off getting the Thor over a Wii U at that point. Yeah.
Because the retro market is in such an interesting place for games. Some things are going down in price, other things are going up. Did I ever tell you what my holy grail of a pickup is?
Oh no, I don't think we have. I don't think we've been through that. What's your holy grail?
The Mother 3 Game Boy Micro.
That's pretty good. That's a really good one.
It keeps going up in price. I think they're $600 complete right now. And they're so cool because it's red with the moon. Wait, Ozma's up. Hold on.
Ryufu, how did you get a Lodia that big? Did you pay for the bigger emote? That's crazy. Ozma's up the Splinter?
No. If you go look at FFBot, currently the higher is Ozma, the sphere.
The most spherical queen. Got it. I hope it got it hired. I hope it's gonna tell me. Good.
It did.
Yeah, I seen it.
Because that was one of the main reasons why I was doing the custom ones, because I wanted Ozma, and then I saw the list of the other ones. There's one I really hope shows up tonight because it would be hilarious if it does.
Wait, why is it so big on one side, so small on the other? I love this. This is great.
I
Oh,
just
you got
realized-
okay. I know what you guys are doing. All right, understood.
Oh, are they messing around with the stream?
Yeah, they're doing the redeem to gigantify an emote
That thing.
for the 30 bits, and it's like, yeah. So
I-
bouncing elo and normal saw and squeezing elo is huge.
So there are two. I would do that for a bunch of people. I don't have the bits right now, but I would do that with two emotes in particular from certain specific VTubers, Kson and Doobie. They both have foot emotes.
Oh
And while I
my
am not
god.
And while I am not a foot person, posting them in other people's chats is very funny.
Like that's great. That's a funny emote to be big.
Yeah. And so I'd specifically do that because I know there's certain people who really didn't like it. Now, and then after I stopped subscribing to them, I would use one of the hype train emotes, which is gimme dat, which is just somebody just like sticking their hand out and it zooms in.
Oh my god, I got that one too. That's a really good one.
Yeah. Yeah. Because if you're going to gigantify an emote, it has to be one that is either very funny or particularly weird. Because that's what makes it funny.
That's what makes it the funny. Yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right. Dude, I don't know who this is that he got the Dima dance, but like that booty is indeed shaking.
It sure is.
It sure is.
All right. I once again we got sidetracked, and I don't think we finished your last 2 weeks.
Oh, I think we were right there because I got pulled away. I got the Dark Knight aggro.
Ah.
Oh yeah, we did a Lodia's 24-hour stream. I was a section on it that I was told. I looked at the schedule and it was like, we want to take up 6 hours of time, and I'm like, oh god, I have to make a 4-person randomizer seed last 6 hours. What are we gonna do? And we decided that pot sanity and crate sanity was being added, and it added tons of checks. But then we also turned on basically mayhem traps, and it was like 50% of the items that were junk were all traps. And then
Oh no.
Ship of Arcanian has a feature where you can add a different level of traps. So it's not just ice traps, it's like electric traps, bomb traps, push traps, void out traps, warp traps, death traps. Are you familiar with the specific room in Ocarina of Time when you're a kid and you walk into the market town and you go to the right and there's a room full of nothing but pots and crates? Yeah, that was a great place to be. Unless you were me, who for a solid like 4 or 5 minutes got nothing but the death. And I'm like, I can't do anything. I'm just dying.
Have you done that with crowd control as well?
I haven't
all?
done the crowd control yet for it.
So the
I want to
hilarious
do it.
thing about crowd control with Ocarina of Time is because you can, like, let's say you need a bottle, they can fill a bottle, and there are certain things like blue fire
Mhm.
that then you cannot empty out of the bottle. So then you just brick. So then chat can just brick all of your bottles.
Oh my god, that's funny.
Yeah, it's. I would say hilarious, but some people will get very triggered by it.
Is it just something that it doesn't let you do? Like you can't you just can't dump it out. It just becomes an unusable bottle.
There are certain things that like you can't just empty out of the bottle because they're like either key items or they're items used for specific purposes. Like the blue fire can only be used when you pour it out on like one of the ice things.
Oh,
I
okay.
believe.
I'm excited for that. I'm very
Oh,
excited for that.
Yeah. Crowd control is great, and it will also make you want to flip tables.
Oh, absolutely. So I wanted to do crowd control for the charity stream that's coming up this week, but
Mhm.
the one that I'm specifically doing it for, they're not partnered with crowd control right now.
Mhm.
I put the message in, and the lady's like, "We're looking into it. It's not going to be ready by the time you're going to stream, though." And I'm like, "That's cool. I'm okay with that."
Oh yeah, because your charity stream is Thursday, right?
Oh, Friday.
Friday. Okay,
Yep.
cool. We'll see. Hopefully, I'm able to drop by because Friday night is also Hobbit pre-release for Magic the Gathering.
Oh yeah, I did see that. That's gonna be another big one, huh?
Yeah, it's outside of the last Universe Within set. It's the last set I'm truly excited for because Star Trek I wanted to love because the in-universe space set was one of the best sets of last year.
Mm.
And then I started showing off the stuff from Star Trek, and no, just no. That's all I'm gonna say.
Okay, well that's about it for my week though. That talking
Okay.
about the actually in hindsight, I had two kind of whack randos back to back, and because I did one with Aku by ourselves. We were gonna do a bingo.
Uh-huh.
And it didn't pan out too well. We finished the seed before we got any bingo boards. It's kind of funny. It was a little cursed, but then we had the curse of the traps. So those were two back-to-back ones. I was like, huh, okay. But that being said, I think talking about Magic and collabs is a really good segue to talk about FanFest.
Do you want me to just okay, before I go off on my
Okay.
rant about 14 and collabs, let's talk about what was there at Berlin
Yeah,
Fan.
absolutely.
So we got the new trailer, we got the new class, we got some walkthroughs of some of the new areas.
Mm-hmm.
They showed off what the 8-man raid is going to be. We got some character action skins. So stuff like, in this case, they showed you can equip different teleport animations.
Okay, I saw that.
They talked a little bit about some of the new stuff for because they're switching things from dailies to weeklies.
Is it going to yield more rewards?
So they I'm trying to figure out the best way to explain it. They're moving a lot of stuff from a daily to a weekly. So essentially they're doing almost gacha style where it's like certain things yield certain points and you have like a weekly reward structure thingy. Almost like if you played ZZZ and you have like, oh yeah, this gives you X points, this gives X points, this gives X
Got
points.
it.
Or
Okay.
like any
All right.
gacha. So
yeah,
that's how
it's
that
more
looks
like a
it's
gotcha. Understood.
Yeah, I don't know how to feel about it yet because we haven't really seen much of it. We're not going to see any till October.
Ooh, okay. I mean, at least we got a date, right? Because it's coming
Yes.
out in January, is it not, or in February?
It's coming out in January. The Japan Fan Fest is Halloween weekend.
Oh,
That is confirmed.
ooh, that's cool. Okay. So John, hear me out. Me and you take a trip to Japan. We meet in person for the first time. Cosplay Final Fantasy 14, and
if I could swing that, holy shit, I
dude,
would.
if I can swing it too, I would. Oh, I would if I could swing it too.
Because, I'm still feeling the fallout from my trip at the beginning of July. I'm still feeling the fallout. I'm not going to be able to recover to like September. So.
Ooh. I mean, I understood. Completely understood.
Yeah, that was. All right. Now for the rant. So we know what the 2 raid series for this expansion are going to be.
Yep.
It's Evangelion for the 24-man.
Yep.
And Final Fantasy VII, specifically Final Fantasy VII Remake for the 8-man.
Ooh,
And-
I didn't catch that last part until just now. Is it specific?
The reason why I think it is specifically remake is because they are collabing with the remake team and the remake director.
Got it.
So that one is called shit, name is slipping me. It's Into the Lifestream, I believe. So internet kind of went wild, including me, because people are like, I don't know how to feel about both our raid series being collabs. And it made me think back to what other collabs we had gotten throughout the years, because people keep calling 14, hey, this is a 14 is the Final Fantasy theme park ride. The thing is, 14 has now been around for almost 15 years.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
It has a lot of lore of its own. So at this point, the reason why people are so upset is the fact that they want these side stories to build upon the lore we have. But some of the collabs have.
I was gonna say, like, but also the Endwalker raids built up the hell out of the lore. We both
Yes.
for both sides actually, because the 24-man, didn't we have the 12?
Yes. That was the
And
24
then
man.
the 8-man was like Abyssos and that whole one, which I still have to do. But
It was Pandemonium. So people
Pandemonium.
originally thought, oh, it's the FF2 Pandemonium. It was not. It was
was
a
not.
unique version of Pandemonium that went into some more lore about the Ascians and specifically Ultima and the heart of Sabik. And so, like, that's the point that I'm getting at. We have collabs that have built upon 14 lore. We've had Crystal Tower. We've had Alexander. We've had Knights of the Round.
yeah, but the way that they typically do it is to say the way they do it through all other Final Fantasy games, right? Like those
Mhm.
things aren't, with exception of the Crystal Tower. This is the Crystal Tower's first reappearance since 3, right? But
Right.
with like the way they have the summonings are, like that's usually their staple summonings throughout the entire series, right?
Yes.
Knights of the Round being a major villain faction was kind of cool.
It was.
I enjoyed that.
And the thing is, it was done in a way that it's very hard to put together that it is Knights of the Round until you do the Thornton fight. You're encountering you are encountering all of them throughout the thing. You're encountering Thornton and his Knights 12 throughout all of it.
Mhm.
And then you see all of them together and it's like, oh, that's Knights of the Round. But also, then you get to stuff like Omega, which has direct references because the entire raid series was the Dragon Ball Z champion, the Dragon Ball Z fighting tournament.
Yeah, I
But
was
that's
gonna
what
say just
that
a
was.
fighting tournament, the champion of the tournament of power. That
Yes. And people said, "Oh, Eden is a straight FF8 reference." The thing is,
But it wasn't.
Eden, it wasn't. Eden was a set piece, and the only ones that were even the closest to references to the game were E1 and E12 Savage. Because E12 Savage, the second half, you fight Gaia as the Ultimecia stand-in.
Oh, I never made that connection. That's so fucking cool.
Yeah,
Right.
because the music is still the extreme.
Yeah.
Also,
Also, hi Frank the Tank. I see you. We're just in podcast mode right now.
yeah. So, in my opinion, the way they have done collabs the worst is the Nier raid from Shadowbringers. And people said, "Oh, but those fights were so fun, and we got the music and all that." And it's like, yes, that is all true. But what did it do for FF14 raid, or for FF14 lore? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. All we know is, oh yeah, it crashed. The base crashed into this dwarven village, and the factory is there, and we go through the 3 raids, and they all go back to their home planet, and nothing connects back to 14.
Let me ask you this, because I don't. It's been a while since I did it, and we had some people that were about to do it, and then I was gonna New Game Plus it to get the story again. The Ravenasta raids. Would you consider that a collab?
Yes,
Because
that's all evilies.
yeah, it's all evilies.
But that's the thing, is because of the way they did that, they had all of that inserted into 14 lore with the locations and everything, and also expanded upon in Bajja, and potentially is going to be expanded upon again in the Beastmaster story. Because the Beastmaster we have seen is an Evilise Beastmaster with Lion. The FF11 raid that we just got for Dawn Trail, that is also the closest, I would say, to being its own thing, but it's still connected in a way, and those characters haven't gone away.
That entire raid was an advertisement for 11, though.
Yeah.
But even
Yeah.
with the end, we'll keep the lights on. Come on.
Yes, that was a FF11 advertisement. 100%.
I'm not saying that it didn't make me like feel. I definitely felt at the end of it. It's like, man, I should go play Final Fantasy 11, and then I was like, no, maybe I shouldn't.
And the thing is, here's the thing: I am fine if one of the raid series is like that. More than likely, Evangelion is going to be, here, have fan service, here, have this nonsense. It does nothing for 14. I fully expect that. And if we get like an EVA that's based on Bahamut, sick. I'm sold.
Right. There
But
are some cool things that I'm excited for in terms of, you know, being more of a fan, but at the same time, right? I'm not saying that you're not a fan. That sounded terrible. But being a fan of both, right? Like I see this, I'm like, oh, this is really cool, right? So, I'll finish what you're saying. I have a counterpoint coming from the other side whenever it comes to collabs.
Sure. For Final Fantasy VII, I was talking to a buddy of mine about this. Most times when we've gotten Final Fantasy VII collabs, they have made it about Final Fantasy VII, not about the thing that they've collabed with. And so there is the concern that this is going to be Final Fantasy VII front and center and nothing of 14. My problem with that is we have gotten an equivalent of the live stream in 14. It was the area where a dungeon and the second trial of Endwalker take place.
Oh yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right.
And if you want to go even more of a stretch, we could go back to Ultima Thule as a live stream stand-in. To the point that we could go to the 14 live stream, and they could bring back characters from 14 past. They could bring back Papalymo. They could bring back Haurchefant. They could bring back Ysayle, and have them part of the story along as like the crew alongside Final Fantasy VII characters.
Mm-hmm.
And like they could make this big, especially because we know part of the reason they're doing the collab is to go advertise the new expansion of 14 and the final part of 7 Remake. And they could have this be this massive swan song of both, and it could literally be the best raid they have ever made.
Very possible, yeah.
But there is the fear that they're just going to go, actually, here's this unique area that's based on the Final Fantasy VII live stream that is not connected at all to 14. And in my opinion, if they do that, they have failed miserably. To the point that they have bastardized their whole game for it.
I think the whole game is is a bit much, right? Because we're still getting Evercold. As a raid series, I can see it's like this raid series could be ruined and the potential for lore is gone. But saying it's the entire game is a bit of an overstatement.
Okay, that's what I meant. That it could end up being an incredible raid series, or it could be one of the worst. Because also
yeah.
Quick interjection, Soup. You do exclamation point change and then the name of the character. The worry that I have is we're going to be coming off of Arcadian, which in my opinion is one of the best raid series they have made, hands down. I don't think there is a single fight that I hate that I didn't like.
Mind you, I'm still coming from I didn't do any of the harder versions of those. But that being said, I heard the Wicked Thunder theme, and I'm like, I'm going back to 14, and I've been playing 14 ever since. I'm not even fucking kidding you. I was like, I need to hear if this is the level of music that they're giving me, I'm coming back, right? like, because I kind of just beat Dawn Trail and was like, all right, I'm done.
Yep. I'm sure it'll change. No, I don't believe it does. Worst case scenario, I can give you your list. But yes, the Arcadian story was great. It's very clear that it was this big thing of like, hey, this is wrestling. The fact that we had our Undertaker in Brute Bomber to the point that he still comes back in the end.
Dude, okay, hang on. I just want to say, like, they didn't show us anything about the final person, right? We didn't know anything about the Lindworm at the time. I looked at Soup one day. I was like, dude, look at this art. The Brute Bomber is there. He's gonna come back. He is gonna be the fourth fight in this raid. And he's like, wait, what if you're right? And then we both finish it. And then we get the cutscene, and like we see him run it. We're like, oh my god!
I was
nothing but hype for that entire piece, right? That was just so much fun. Like, I was like, there's no fucking way, dude. And then we drop kick him with a this is why I like Final Fantasy. It's the ridiculous shit like this, right? Like this is what you can do when you take your own lore and you have fun with it, right? Because
yes,
we only heard about the Arcadian, like we kind of seen like, oh cool, they're using their beast souls, and then the Arcadian let us capitalize on that little bit of lore that they gave us, right?
Yes.
And I love that. You know, we got good music, we got fantastic characters. Like, oh man, I don't think there was a single contestant that I disliked.
Yeah. And that's why I'm like, the Final Fantasy VII raid could be the best or the worst. If they somehow manage to make a Final Fantasy VII reference raid that is not memorable, like, it can only be the best of the worst. If they somehow make it not memorable, they failed on more levels than anybody could ever believe.
So we also exist in a very weird spot here, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because right now, two of the most beloved Final Fantasy franchises are coming together.
Yes.
Right? And the way I'm looking at it right now, if it's not perfect, if this is not the perfect raid tier, no, people are going to complain no matter what.
Oh, absolutely. No, that's why I'm saying is there's no way for it to be middle of the road. It will either be the best raid series in the game, or they fuck it up completely and it's the worst. Because there is the fear that because it's remake based, I don't think they'll do this because this would be the dumbest decision. They could go, well, remake ended with Sephiroth, and Rebirth ended with Sephiroth, and Revelation ends with Sephiroth, so we just put 3 Sephiroths in it. They're not gonna.
Oh,
I know they're not. gonna
I
do that.
really hope that's not the case. There's so much better. There's so much better in there too, right? Like if it's remake based, like let me go through a tier where we fight like the Turks, right? Like we fight Reno Rude, we fight Sang, we fight end up fighting Roche at the end of one of the like the raid tiers, right? Like those would make sense. Like we go from Turks into fighting the soldiers into fighting like the big bads, right? Like
Yeah.
I can, and you can finagle some kind of live stream fucky shit here, right? Because you can be like, cool, how is it? Is it us in Midgar, or is this the Final Fantasy VII cast joining us in Eorzea, right? Like I think
Yes.
the latter would be better because we get to have two sides of people's favorite characters coming into a world that people love. Because you kind of mentioned this before whenever I think I think it was in your stream.
Yeah.
People are gonna flock to this game because of this.
That I do have another fear based on that as well, but I will let you finish your thought first.
I know what your thought is too. But like that's kind of what it is. Like people are gonna flock to this game, and this is kind of gonna go hand in hand with what you're saying, what you're about to say. I have a feeling. There will be people who just pay their way into getting to the in-game content.
Yep.
They're there. They're gonna not have any fundamentals, and they're just gonna go, and it's gonna drag people down. But that also happened with Endwalker and Dawntrail.
Yes.
Because
my worry,
especially at the time, WoW was doing terrible. So we had tons of WoW refugees trying to get into the raid space because their game was not doing great.
This is true.
And you felt it, like just doing like dailies. People were doing things that they don't normally do. You're like, what's happening here?
Right. And that is my fear, is we are going to get people who are going to story skip all the cutscenes through Evercold, go like, well, I don't care about 14. I just want to do the 7 raids. And then if it's good, it'll combine 7 with the 14 lore, and people go like, but I wanted 7. What's this shit?
Yeah. Which is so weird because it's like we have a drought for Final Fantasy VII right now. We don't. We never did.
No.
There was never a drought. 7's everywhere. There's Ever Crisis outright that's closing down right now. Like we never have a 7 drought.
Yeah,
Squeenix
exactly.
loves 7.
Yeah. And like they literally just re-released Remake and Rebirth on Switch too.
Yeah, actually, and they play really well.
They do.
Yeah.
And that's my biggest fear, is that people are going to show up for FF7, or they're going to show up for Evangelion, and they're going to be like, well, what the hell is the rest of this shit? It's like, you still bought a game to get to this point.
Yep.
That has a good decade and a half of lore. Technically, F14 had their own Sephiroth already.
Yeah, actually just named Sephiroth too.
Yeah. Nail Deus Darnus from the Binding Coil of Bahamut in 1.0 was part of the 7th Legion and was a Sephiroth reference, to the point that there is a cutscene from 1.0 of her turning around and going into the fire.
Wow. Hold on, I didn't know that. That's crazy.
Yeah.
I was referencing what is it, the containment bays? Like there's the boss called Sephiroth.
Well, Sephiroth is from 6.
Oh, I didn't.
Warring Triad.
Warring Triad. You're right.
So yeah, Sephiroth, Sophia, and Zurvan are Warring Triad from 6. Which I still need to finish.
Yeah, you need to finish it. I need to finish it too. It's been a minute. I have it on my phone to play whenever I have downtime. I don't ever have downtime.
I'm want to get back to playing through Final Fantasy, like mainline Final Fantasy on stream. I'm finishing 13 on my own time, and I just haven't sat down to do it because I've also been playing through Octopath finally.
Oh, nice, nice.
So I'll get back and finish 13, and then I think 6 is gonna be next. 6 or 12 is gonna be next for me.
Oh, I would go to 6. If you play 13 and then you play 12, you might leave with a bad taste in your mouth. Because those are two wildly different games that broke from the mold. Going back to like some basics, you might have a lot more fun.
That's true.
I don't know how you're enjoying 13, right? 13 is I've always liked 13. Despite everything.
So like that's the thing. I am enjoying 13 for what it is. I feel like my problem with a lot of
Final
people
Fantasy
who talk-
12 and Elodie is like I fucking love bunny girls.
like my problem with the fan base of mainline Final Fantasies is people have this expectation of what a Final Fantasy should be. And that's why there were a lot of people who hated on 16. I loved 16.
Yeah, I love 16. The expectation of what Final Fantasy should be has that envelope has been pushed with every game after 4.
Exactly.
Like
7 was a very different game from 6.
Yeah. Like 1, 2, and 3 like were just improvements upon themselves. Right?
Well, 2 is a different game because they tried a very different system, but I get what you mean.
Yeah, it is a different system, but it was also in the time where the second iteration of every game is just insane, right? Like you look at Zelda 2, you look at Mario 2, you look at, Final Fantasy 2. I think the only one that's still around right now that didn't have a weird one was Dragon Quest 2. Dragon Quest 2 was relatively tame.
Interesting. But yeah, like 15 was very different from 13.
Yep.
11 was their first attempt at an MMO. Look at 10 compared to 7, 8, and 9.
Yep.
Look at 12 compared to 10. Very different games.
They're games that have been gridlocked by what was around them, right?
True.
So like they've been locked together with any of their components. We had turn-based battles. Why? Because we were on Super Nintendo and it was the limitation of the consoles, right? The moment that they started to be able to stray away from turn-based, because it's what their intention always kind of has been, right? Like you and I probably exist in the same space when it comes to these old games, right? Like I see, I'm looking at your Final Fantasy bot. I'm watching the characters go back and forth. That's typically what they do. But growing up, I put imagination behind that, right? And it made that battle system blossom by the time I got to a 3D game and I saw them doing their moves. I'm like, this is so cool. Right? That's how I operated with them. So seeing like 16 is the great example. Seeing, Clive yell, "Come to me, Ifrit." Amazing. Oh my god, this is what I imagined what a fucking icon summoning to be. This is sick.
The fact that because people go, "Oh, nothing in 16 is memorable." Lies.
That's a fucking lie. Oh my god, his bitch of a mom resonates so hard. I'm so mad that she just got from a fucking rock. Oh my god. All right.
My biggest complaint about 16, yes, there were a lot of just random MMO style side quests, but then you do them and it's just like the darkest storylines that they could come up with of just no, this place is hell.
Yes.
And also just like the Titan fight, the Bahamut fight. Maybe Ultima was not as memorable, but look at everything else before it. Titan, Bahamut, Odin. The fact that the first time we encounter Odin's icon and he splits the ocean in half.
Mm-hmm.
The Titan fight being like this never-ending onslaught with with just some of the most Soken-esque music going the entire time. I loved every second of it.
I loved every second of it. Oh, hi Soulburn. How are you doing today? You coming to us talking about how much we love Final Fantasy. Like I'm not even like sugarcoating that, like, because we both love Final Fantasy.
Yes.
There is so much to have fun to have here.
Yeah. And like 14, like people go, "Oh, 14 isn't a real Final Fantasy, it's an MMO." Wrong. Look at the story. Look how massive the story is. And honestly, my life would not be where it is today if it weren't for Final Fantasy 14. The number of people I have met, that I have become friends with, that I have known for years now. The people that I've traveled to meet. It was a... Yeah, like, my life would be completely different over 14. That game was a life changer. Also, the ones I would recommend for beginners, honestly, 10 is the one I've been recommending to people as beginners. Either 10, or if you want to play some of the older ones, go for like 4 or 6.
I was gonna say, like, while I may have some feelings about 10, I say 10 is a good starting place. I would say like 10, 9, 4, 6. And if you want to go with like more, if you like it the turn-based side, but you like the class ideas, then you can go 5.
Yes.
Because like a lot of people shit on 5, right? Like, it's like, oh, it's not that great. Like, no, 5 has a lot of really good character moments, right? The story might not be like that great, but it has a lot of really good character moments.
Yeah. And in my opinion, 3 and 5 have some out of the classic era, have the strongest combat systems with the job system. 5 is just, built upon what 3 started.
Yep. Also, Soul, yeah, actually it is. Every single Final Fantasy between 1 to 9, I believe, is available on mobile. Right? Yes. Like, which is crazy to think about. But you can absolutely go run to the Play Store or the Apple Store and find those games in there.
And then if you go to console, except for Switch, which I believe like 1 through 13 is not on Switch.
13 is not on Switch, 1 through 12 are.
1 through 12 are, and then on everything else, like Xbox, PlayStation, and PC,
you can technically play the 15 mobile version too. That is also a real game.
I don't know why they did that. I don't know why they did that.
Matt, so talking about that, because we brought up 13. A lot of people dislike that game for various reasons, and it's really weird how, for all the reasons that people said they disliked 13 for, I disliked 15 for.
Huh.
Yeah. Like, thinking back on it, like, obviously, like, the hallway wasn't the problem in 15, but there was a lot of things in 15 that I'm just kind of like, I think I would prefer this in turn-based mode. Right? Like, if I was in turn-based, I think I would have a lot more fun with this. Because a lot of the battles just kind of boil down to holding the circle button.
This is true. But my main problem with 15 was the fact that the main game is incomplete. You don't understand the villain's priority unless you play the DLC. The characters are not developed. No character outside of Noctis is super well developed.
Yeah.
Unless you play the DLC. And there are people who go like, but 15 was a complete game. No, it wasn't. We didn't even get one of the DLCs. Because there are people who be like, oh, there was somebody who was a 15 defender on Twitter who was like, 15 is better than 16 and said 16 is incomplete, which it absolutely is not. 16 was absolutely a complete game, and the DLC added more stuff onto it.
Yep.
To the point that I actually loved the first DLC for 16 over the second, because that Omega fight was wild.
Haven't played either one of them.
You should.
Yeah, I should go back to play them. They had a lot there.
Yes.
One of the big things that I do remember It's unfortunate if you buy the game right now and you have all the DLC because it kind of spoils the story on the title screen by advertising
does?
Yeah.
It does?
Yep.
Oh.
So with no context, right? Your brother is on the screen. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because him being
That's
that's
the entire like first third of the game.
Yeah, because like they don't even show him like in the background. Honestly, I kind of love how they handled that of just him just barely missing each other at almost every location for a while, and they don't even reveal that it's Joshua for a while.
It's just, like
you
as a person, you as the person playing see it, right? You understand.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, Rude's hireable. Hold up. All right. B's hiring Reno. I gotta hire Rude.
Rude is great. It's funny because we actually have a semi-balanced team at the moment.
I was gonna change, but then I saw that it is that balanced team. I was like, wait a minute. I think we're missing a healer.
Yeah. That's how we got so far yesterday. Was Ham was using a healer.
I might swap. I think I have a healer. Ooh, you can hire Kimari.
Okay, thank you. There are people who got upset with me that through my entire, because I streamed my entire playthrough of 10. There are people who got upset with me that I never used Kimari.
He's so not like he's not even a good character. He's not even a good unit. I do not like that guy. Yeah. He has my like I could shit talk a lot about 10, but Kimari is one of those people I just don't like.
Honestly, I one of my favorite parts about 10 was the growth that Waka has. Because, like, Waka is the racist asshole at the beginning when you meet him, and he realizes his mistake by the end. Waka's great.
Yeah.
Also, I feel like Blitzball was not a fun. I did not have fun with Blitzball.
But what if they added to the Gold Saucer?
No.
But what if they do?
No. Here's the thing. The only way I think a Blitzball minigame in the Gold Saucer would work is if they make it a management simulator. And honestly, if that happens, I will never leave the Gold Saucer.
Yeah. I would probably not ever touch it. Because I have not touched Chocobo breathing.
So when are we putting together our typing static to get the Tifa outfits?
Oh shit. You're right. I'm gonna be running around in that halter top all till the end of time. I'm not gonna.
And that's going to be the entirety of Limsa. It's going to be people in the Tifa outfit with the 2B boots.
Oh no! So it gets even worse than that. Like you're thinking the Tifa outfits. I'm like, sir, the plug suits have hit the server.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah, every Limsa cat girl is going to be in a plug suit.
More than likely, yes. Oh God, that it's going. Evercold's going to be great. Like, here's the thing. Even if Evangelion and Final Fantasy VII do not bring anything to the lore of 14, which will disappoint me if that is the case, but I will live with it. I think Evercold's going to be great. It's a complete rework of the combat systems. The fact that we're getting rid of 2 minute burst windows, chef's kiss. Thank you. Fucking finally. They've, as much as I love the game and as much as I love rating, there are certain things that have honestly forced the game to stay stale, and the 2 minute windows are one of them.
Well, I go ahead.
I was going to say, and that is a statement that I think all raters can agree with. This 2 minute meta. 2 minute meta has kept the game stale.
Yeah, I can understand that. I've heard people complain about it. I remember complaining about it when I was learning about it. Right? Like I was just like, okay. Cause it's one of those things, and even now in like base content, whenever I'm playing, I'm optimally doing all of my rotations. I'm like, okay, all
Yeah.
right.
Yeah. All right.
Theoretically, if I
choose-
was doing more raiding content, I would probably pick DPS over healer and probably be more okay. But I also like healing.
it's fun. I do want to switch to another topic off of 14 for a bit, and that is Ghibli, because I have
Oh
been slowly
my
getting
God.
introduced to Studio Ghibli movies through just like weekend movie nights with you guys.
Yeah, I was there.
And
I've
we've
been
been
there.
s- Yeah, we've been slowly going through like anime movies and Ghibli movies, and it's been a good time. And I can't believe I've never watched Ghibli before this, because we watched The Cat Returns. Yeah, we watched
I
The Cat Returns.
love The Cat Returns, dude. That was my first time watching it, and I'm just over here just kind of like,
It was so good.
oh, dude, this is so charming. Like that fucking cat. Oh, dude, I love
Yeah.
the Tim Curry cat. The Tim Curry cat was so
Yes.
good. You
And
collect
also
out
the
all the
fact that
films. Yeah, dude, Ryufu, they're good. I've seen most of them. I just so Cat Returns was like a hole in my discography. I was like, oh, okay, I gotta watch this. I thought I watched it, but I think I was confusing it with something else. I don't know what it was.
It makes me look forward to watching more, honestly. And the fact that we're starting to watch like other anime movies, and we got to introduce you guys to freaking
Oh yeah, we watched
which is really
Suzume.
good.
Okay, so after it sat with me, right? I think we can talk about it, right?
Yeah.
Because I didn't want to be a negative Nancy while we were playing it or watching it. I enjoyed 99% of that movie. That last little bit, I was like, I mean, I wish it. I wish it was better. I wish it wasn't that I gave the chair to myself to save myself, and I wish it was like,
Yeah, the time travel thing, and like
Ryufu,
I
you
feel
did.
like
That's
all-
actually on my list to watch. Let me put this in the
I could
chat.
add that to the list for next weekend.
I was gonna say like we should watch this movie. I watched the first 10 minutes of it, and I'm just like, oh my god, I need to not be asleep when I'm watching this movie.
Because yeah, the dude who did Suzume, the other movies he did were like Your Name, which is like one of the most highest grossing anime movies of all time. Weathering with You, 5 centimeters per second, and I swear something else, but I can't think of it. Your Name, my problem with it is like it does have it hits at the heart really strong, and it's very good, but then it's rolled up in this like jokey whole thing because the two main characters body swap, and so they do that joke with it,
Oh, okay.
and it's all done in a joking manner, but still obviously just because of the theme, it's not everyone's cup of tea, and I understand that. Oh yeah, that's right, we are watching Ribbon Hero this weekend.
Yeah, Ribbon Hero is this weekend.
So like that's not everyone's cup of tea, but like I thought Your Name's really good, the music's really good, the ending has definitely made me tear up the last like 3 times I've watched it,
I can't.
and it's a phenomenal movie.
I cannot watch Your Lie in April. Like, I cannot watch Your Lie in April. Like if you want to get viral in a room where he's gonna be bawling like a fucking baby at the end of it, just make me watch that.
I don't think I've seen it.
Oh, it's sad. It's so sad.
The problem is I've definitely watched plenty of like anything by Key, the anime studio Key, all of those series, because they did Angel Beats, Air, Charlotte. Those series are so good, but they Air and Angel Beats especially.
Dark.
Just kill
Noble
me.
said, I watched Your Lie in one day. Yeah, how does it feel to experience trauma in like 24 hours?
but instead I'm currently on my yearly rewatch of Full Metal Alchemist.
Oh, dude, that's a good rewatch. That's a good
Yes.
rewatch.
What's hilarious is while I was watching it, somebody had the Shao Tucker strategy board. So I was like going through Dungeon and 14 doing my thing, and someone posted that one at the beginning. I'm like, what are the odds? I'm like, dude, I'm actually doing my Full Metal Alchemist rewatch. And that's the strategy board you choose.
Oh man, I've been meaning to rewatch. We started rewatching The Gray Man, and like I got the Gray Man bug. Like I got it really hard right now. I'm like, ooh.
I've heard that series is so good.
It's only B's favorite anime of all time.
Fair.
Like it's
Like
quite literally only B's favorite anime. It's not that big of a deal.
I should definitely sit
It's a
down and
huge
watch
deal.
it.
You should watch it.
It's on the list. I also still need to sit down and just like finish Hunter x Hunter. Speaking
Yeah.
of other old anime.
It's crazy. Both of those do not have an ending. Like both of them just straight up don't have endings.
Jeez. I would be so down to watch some D Gray Man and actually finish it. Like see the whole thing.
Yeah. It's a good watch. It's a good watch out.
Honestly. Sorry.
Another series that I like that I don't know how many people like Oren's in the shop. Hireable, give me a second. He's the best character. He's the best character at 10.
It's true. Oren is great. Continue.
Hang on, my brain. Okay. Anime, right? We were talking about anime.
Yes.
Anime that I recommend. I recommend Hitman Reborn. Hitman Reborn is a very fun. Starts off as slice of life, becomes a mafioso anime.
Okay, that's pretty sick.
Yeah, and they have a pretty neat power system. They use like your dying will, and you're able to take that and use it as a little fire to stoke your powers. You hate Hitman Reborn? Oh, Ryu-Fu, I can't believe you!
Honestly, I've just been enjoying
remember
our
us having that
freaking.
conversation.
I just seriously.
Lambo fucking sucks.
I've just been really enjoying our like weekend, every other weekend, just like, oh, everyone's here. We're just sort of chilling. We're just watching anime and anime movies.
Yeah.
Like
Also,
that's-
Rin, yeah, like I framed one that calm. She posted it on Twitter, and I was just like, "Gimme."
God, that's the one thing I'm looking forward to actually having spendable money again in the next couple of months is being able to calm people. Because I've been trying to find some recommendations for like, hey, who has not cheap but just inexpensive for custom 3D models, so I can get one of a VTuber, not for stream but for like MMD and making memes with.
Oh yeah. I've already pointed you towards the person I recommend.
That's is it the one that does like the Final Fantasy or like the PS1 graphic ones?
Yes.
Okay, I probably will calm them. But yeah, because like I don't want to set up everything to stream with a 3D model. I've seen some of the stuff for that. That is ridiculous. But I want to have it for memes.
Oh yeah, the best part about it, most of the people know that I'm getting a 3D model. I've seen something earlier, right? And someone was like, "Hey, if you give me your VRM model, then I can put him in Smash." And I'm like, "Fucking say less." Fucking say less.
Because like I want to be able to have it on standby.
Put me over Marth right the fuck now.
Honestly, if I did that, be like, cool, my character's a mage. Just put me over Robin. Done.
Perfect. Oh, this is a good transition from anime to video games again.
Sure.
Dude, I am so excited for the new Fire Emblem game. Oh,
Yes. Oh,
They-
I mean, I already saw your post about it on Twitter, and I had to respond frame one of like, don't tell me more.
I don't
have-
need to know more. I do not need to know more about this game. You already have my money, Nintendo. Like, let me discover the game for myself. Oh, dude, lady, did you come in when I said Fire Emblem? That's crazy.
Because yeah,
I can't-
as soon as they were up on Amazon, I pre-ordered the special edition because I wanted the Steelbook.
I
have the
just
Steelbook
so
for Engage.
nice.
Like,
You
I don't
can't
care if people
justify
say it, I
buying
like
a new
it.
console for it. I understand. I don't think a Switch 2 is worth it right now unless you specifically like Donkey Kong and Splatoon.
Did I explain the situations where how I bought my Switch 2?
It was like FOMO almost.
No. So, also one, Cloud Dress is up for hire.
Cloud Dress is up for hire.
Two, so what happened was there was a buddy of mine who used to work at GameStop, and I was like, Air Ride came out, but I can't justify buying a Switch 2. And he's like, I've seen your house. I know how much junk you have in your house. Go through all of it. They will take all of it. And I started going through my like giant containers of games that I keep in storage. I went through my cabinet that has like 30 controllers. I went through all my amiibos.
Oh Lord.
And I sold everything.
Oh, oh, dude. My last day at GameStop, someone traded in the entire Smash roster.
Damn.
Yeah.
There are
Also,
some
Ryufu, you can absolutely come over and play it. You
some
can
of those-
absolutely come over and play it. I don't know how
there's
far
some
away
of
we
those I
live.
will not part with.
Road trip.
I have both versions of Rob. I have a Player 2 Cloud, a Player 2 Bayonetta, a Player 2 Corrin, and I'm not getting rid of them. Because
Yeah.
uh,
Player 2 Corrin
all-
was the Fem Corrin, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the
Um,
good one.
and I got, I think, over $1,000 in trade-in credit, and I got Switch 2, Air Ride, Bravely Default, and a Pro controller. And then I went to a retro GameStop like a couple days later and traded in some Vita games, some 3DS games, and got Bonanza.
Nice. Nice.
And I've kept the receipt because I like having a receipt that is 5 feet long.
That's funny. Yeah, that's pretty funny.
It's like, I'm not getting rid of this receipt. I want to be able to be like, hold this. It's the
And
same
then,
reason
like,
why I
it-
have.
It's like whenever Goku takes off his wristbands and gives them to somebody and they're like, oh,
Yes, I have a receipt that's almost as tall as you. It's also why I keep my my 3D printed Buster Sword in my front room. When someone new comes over, I go, here, hold this.
just like, hey, think fast.
Yeah, pretty much. Because it's not super heavy. It is like it is an actual 5 foot long sword. It is what I have told people is my most expensive mistake because I am not happy with the quality of it, and I put like probably a good $200 into it. But I keep it around to be like, here, hold this, and also to be like, yeah, this is how I know what I have fucked up and how to improve on my models.
I don't know if I've shown you, but I have a very, very well made replica of a fully usable Master Sword.
Big.
It's so all right. A lot of people like a specific type of like swords, right? When we talk about swords, especially like LARPing and just HEMA and stuff like that. Some
Right.
people prefer like sabers. Some people like single-handed swords. Some people like two-handed swords. I sit comfortably with a hand and a half.
Okay.
To be because I like the versatility of them, and it just so happens that the Master Sword is a hand and a half sword. Like
Sure.
the sword that I have a brand of wooden sword called Hollowed Earth. Amazing training weapons. It's almost the same size and weight as my Hallowed Earth sword. And I'm like, I've been training for this. This is crazy.
After podcast, I have to go take a picture of my short sword that I have, because I do just have a short sword that is not sharpened, but I do have it. I do have
Oh,
it.
this is not sharpened for mine either. I can technically do two things to it. I can unwrap it and heat treat it, and then sharpen it, and it's fully usable. It's full tang, which is amazing.
That's pretty sick.
Yeah, a friend just kind of got it from me from birthday 2 years ago, and I'm like, oh my god, you like, how much did you spend on this? This is actually like insane quality.
I do like my 3D printed swords though, because I have a 3D printed Red Mage rapier. I have the Viper swords. I've built the falchion for my sister's ex. I built the Meta Knight sword for my sister.
I'm being called out right now in chat. It's crazy.
I see. But no, like, especially the reason why it takes me so long to make some of those is because I hand paint them.
Oh, okay, all right.
So, like, the story of how I finished my Meta Knight sword for my sister is I got really sick because I was spray painting the thing in the middle of winter in my garage, and I didn't.
Oh no! Oh no!
And so I'm bringing her the sword, and I'm just like coughing up a storm, and it's like I made a mistake.
You fucking huff the fumes.
Yes, I did. That was not a fun holiday season, but I'm much happier that came out compared to some of my previous ones because I'm slowly learning how to do this shit. And then there's my big project where I'm slowly building a 1-to-1 scale model of a battle droid, but I can't finish those parts.
I do
'cause I'm not
remember
finishing
that.
them all behind. What?
Yeah, I remember you telling me you had a battle droid planning to be built.
I have to go pull those parts out so I can actually go take a picture of what the current progress of that thing. So I can show pictures. It is very Roger. I am going to put him in my bay window and have him just like either just holding a can or just giving a thumbs up and just scaring the hell out of my neighbors because I have older neighbors. So I want to scare the hell out of my neighbors with a battle droid. And I'm very excited about that.
If I'm not mistaken, it's not Roger, it's Roger, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I wanted the visual cue in my head to be the right one.
But no, honestly, I recommend 3D printing and making your own fancy swords. It's fun.
I do not have the room for it. I would absolutely have a 3D printer set up, and yeah, that's not happening. Because I wouldn't want to just go into, kind of basic 3D printing. I would want to get like a resin printer, and I wanted to make them like really nice and like get into painting and then getting into like the whole 9 yards.
Resin printing is on my list because there are so many Patreons that make really good high quality models that are just like, here it is, ready to print. Resin printers require a lot of ventilation though.
Exactly. Exactly.
Resin is very toxic. Who would have guessed?
Who would have guessed? My brother-in-law bought a 3D resin printer, and I think he used it twice.
That sounds about right. Apparently, though, filament printers also should have ventilation because who would have guessed when you're rapidly heating up plastic and printing with it, and you don't have good ventilation? I hope you like inhaling microplastics.
Yeah, I mean, like, okay.
I have.
I want to say, it's like, so hold up, we John, we're about the same age, I believe. We're nothing without the microplastics that made us.
Yeah.
our family's generation grew up with like lead paint and stuff.
Yeah.
No, we got microplastics in our balls.
Yeah. And the fact that like before I moved, it was like 3D printer was just in my office, and I used it a lot because that's when I was printing my Buster sword and stuff. Also, since we were talking about favorite swords, honestly, as much as people hate on Advent Children, and it's not great, but the Fusion Sword is still probably one of my favorite fantasy swords of all time.
Who hates on the fusion sword? I'll fight them myself.
No, people hate on Advent Children, not the fusion sword.
Oh, I also love Advent Children. What? That one I understand though. I understand the hate for Advent Children. I like that movie regardless.
So do I. Except for Barrett's mesh shirt.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
that was a choice.
It indeed was. It was in fact the choice.
But
I think they captured everyone else pretty well though.
like out of everything that I understand the people being upset about the remake trilogy, the one thing I'm really hoping for is a DLC from After Revelation to show where Cloud got the damn fusion sword.
It's the bridge piece for the movie. That's the main
Yeah.
reason for it to exist. And then you watch the movie and you get jump scared by Zach's that other actor. I prefer that voice actor so much more. I do not like Zach's current voice actor, and he's not doing a bad job. He is not doing a bad job. I am just a Crisis Core fanboy. Like I love that.
understand.
Crisis Core is one of my favorite pieces of like Final Fantasy.
Speaking of voice actors, though, it is very funny the difference between the Sephiroth actor from the last two and the new one. Because the new one, I expect to tell me about the battle taking place in history.
Oh my god, yeah. Yeah, wait a minute. Is it? It is Travis
he
Lincoln,
sounds like-
isn't it?
He sounds like he's just doing a Soul Calibur narrator voice.
He's gonna walk in. He's like, Cloud, this is a tale of souls and swords, eternally retold. Sephiroth, what the fuck are you talking about? Fight, Cloud.
Like-
and then he disappears. What the fuck are you talking about?
Also, did you hear the news that like from the director that they're still not quite sure if they're doing physical copies for Revelation or not?
Yeah, because what, the game's supposed to be coming out next year, or is it in 28?
No, 27. Spring 27.
Spring 27?
My prediction is
Yeah.
April. My prediction is April.
Like, I don't like that. I really don't like that.
So, I went out of my way to get my steel books for Remake and Rebirth. If they do not give me a steel book for Revelations, so I can take all three and put them in a fancy frame with their steel books, that's when I go buy a ticket to Japan out of rage to go march down. To the
Was
Square
it
Enix site.
you that showed me, or was it somebody else? They have these things that you can go buy, and you can basically get a case, a nice glass case for like older games. You can put the case in there. You can put the booklet in there. You put the disc, a memory card, and then it sits on your wall like a vinyl plaque.
I don't think I was the one who told you about those, but I found out about those because the streamer Unalesca has those, and I found the link from there.
Got it. Yeah, that's what it was. Because I think we both. It must have just appeared on my feed, and then we never actually talked about it. But this is a great time to bring it up because I would do that.
Yes, that's what I want to do. Is I want to get the Steelbook for Revelation and get one of the ones that fits 3 boxes and 3 discs and put them all in the same thing. If I can't get a Steelbook for Revelation to do that, I'm gonna be so I will like actually be salty about it.
Yeah, but also don't blame you. Like, yeah.
Because the other one I want to do is I went out of my way to buy fully complete in-box copies of the original Dot Hack games for PS2, the IMOQ. Don't look at how much Quarantine is now. It's like $300 on its own, at least.
Dude,
But I have all 4 now.
How much is? I didn't buy this. I had this. How much is Fire Emblem Path of Radiance right now?
eBay.
Cause like I've gotten this. It's still Game On says it's about 244.
Yeah, I'm seeing 250.
Yeah. So yeah, I have that. So I didn't buy it. A friend just kind of gave it to me because he didn't like it, and it changed my life. Just straight up changed my life. Like, oh man, I like these games.
Also,
It's like
but speaking of
young
games,
virals like, hey, what do you like about this game? Like, bro, everyone has giant belts and headbands and swords, and I love them.
But speaking of crazy shit that has gone up in price, so before Armored Core 6 came out, I bought the PS1 Armored Core games, and my copy of Master of Arena I think was like $30. Actually, I can check. They're selling for 100 to 150 now.
Yeah, cause dude, everyone's starting to go back because they're like fiending for Armored Core. They are fiending for Armored Core. Did you? I just saw something go on my screen and I wasn't ready for it. Okay, but did you see that? Kingsfield likes are starting to become a thing.
Really?
Yeah, like there was 3 games in the recent like 2-year time span that I'm looking at. I'm just like, this is Kingsfield. Like I'm not complaining. It just caught me off guard. It started to come with the PlayStation 1 era of remakes and stuff like that. Where people are starting to do like if you ever played Signalis or if you play like Crow County, they invoke like old school Resident Evil, Silent Hill. And those are really good. If you haven't played them, highly suggest them. But
also,
that's it kind of came in with that.
Also, I looked it up. My copy of Armored Core Master of Arena was $14.
Damn.
I go look at new listings. I see 100, 150, 204. Like, my copy was brand new sealed that I got for $13. Now I'm seeing brand new sealed for $235.
That's crazy. That's crazy. I don't have any of mine sealed. I have the up until Arise, I have all of the physical Tales of games that came out in America.
Damn. Nice.
Yeah, so I with exception of SNES Fantasia. I don't have SNES Fantasia, but I have like Destiny 1, 2, Symphonia, Legendia, Abyss, all of it.
The only ones
the
I
biggest
have left
ones was Destiny 1 and 2 / Destiny and Eternia. But like, hey, I got them. I'm not mad that Eternia is getting a remake coming out in like a month.
Fair. I think the only ones I have left is Abyss on 3DS and Tales of Hearts for the Vita.
Yeah. I didn't dislike that one. I think I preferred the DS version.
I didn't like it, but I also have just a natural hatred for random battles. For random battle systems. Yeah,
that's fair. Man, dude, don't play Final Fantasies like 1 through 9. Like, what do you want me to say?
Well, like, here's the thing. Well, because I'm playing through Octopath now, and that has it too.
Yeah.
But the thing is, at least for like the re-releases of the newer ones, you can turn off random battles. So the fact that like, oh, I got lost, let me turn off random battles until I find which way I'm supposed to go.
All right.
And then back on. That I like.
I can get behind that.
Because I hate just like getting lost going from point A to point B, accidentally grinding trying to find my way.
I used to purposely grind.
I do that. I do that now. That's different than accidentally grinding. It's like, no, I'm trying to get to my destination. So, do you have another topic for us?
We've been bouncing between video games and anime, and we can wrap it up with this point.
Sure.
Did you watch Gachi Akuta?
I don't think I did.
It's first of all, easily became like one of my favorites. Easily became one of my favorites.
All right.
There's been a thing that's been kind of going around because you don't really hear people talk bad about Bones often, right? Studio Bones is usually like well received, right? They not much crunch, beautiful animation, and
They've done a lot, yeah.
Yeah, they're making Gachi Akuto right now. Season 2 just got announced, and the artist responsible for the graffiti designs, he's currently like, hey, remove my name from everything. Y'all keep changing my designs, and I want nothing to do with it because they're not my designs anymore. And I'm like, I am wholeheartedly behind that because, one, why would you change something like that on a character like? Because the character that I'm specifically referring to is a character named Engine. He, for the best way to describe it, right? He got like a big trench coat. You can see his tattoos on his neck. He kind of invokes like old Yakuza feel. To where he has his tattoo and its stuff goes all around his arms. I'm assuming in season 2 that he's gonna have a bit more of his tattoo showing, and they changed him in such a specific way where the artist behind the graffiti and Engine's tattoo designs were like, I don't want to be a part of this. I don't want my name anywhere on it. Take it out. And it's a big deal because he's not just like some rando guy who just made his graffiti. He's like one of the biggest graffiti artists in Japan.
Right. Interesting.
Which is, people are directing their anger towards the wrong direction. People are like, anime fans can't have anything. I can't believe that they're doing this. When it's not the anime fans that are doing it. It's the studio who's creating the anime that's doing it.
Well, yeah, because people will immediately go to blaming the fans. Look at the memes people do about Miyazaki.
Exactly. I should probably show you this character, right? Because he's first of all, he's on my desk. He's such a cool guy. he's just one of my favorite characters. But Gachi Akuta is made by the person who made the disciple of the person who made Soul Eater and Fire Force.
Oh
yeah, so like I'm gonna show you this design and you can kind of see it, right?
I love Soul Eater and I need to finish Fire Force.
I also need to finish Fire Force. Yeah, without a shadow of a doubt, this is one of my favorite characters. Like,
I can already see the design.
You can see the design choices in there. Yeah, especially with the eyes. The eyes kind of give it away. But
absolutely,
the tattoos in question, they changed him to such a strange degree. He almost doesn't look like the same guy. Look, here is a reference to his tattoos that he has on his chest and back.
Oh, that's sick.
Yeah, it's awesome, but they changed it. Like, why? Why would you do this?
That doesn't make sense.
It makes sense, people say, for animation's sake. And I'm like, I understand, but you shouldn't do that, right? Like, there's certain things that you just don't do, especially with something like this that's integral to his design. Shouldn't change that. That's like them making an animated like Yakuza or like a dragon, and them changing Kiryu's back tattoo.
Yes. Exactly, because like there's shit that's just so iconic. That's like, why are you changing this? So,
but
I completely get why people are upset.
It's not even that people are upset. Like, the artist who created this is upset, and that's telling.
Absolutely. No, I would agree with that.
But to wrap up on a bit more of a positive note, do you have anything in particular?
I mean, I did see the new Spider-Man. And it is very good.
Good. Okay, so we can both talk about a movie without spoilers on both sides.
Yes.
Right? I didn't see the new Spider-Man movie, but unfortunately I got spoiled for it.
Without spoilers, the best way I can say is it goes, because you've seen the last one, correct?
Yeah.
Far From Home. And you remember how it ends, how he makes everyone forget him?
Mm-hmm.
So one of the big themes is the fact that he has no one, and he's trying to do all of this alone, and how that's such a bad idea, and like what it does to him of just being alone and like losing this support that he's had for the past 3 movies. And it shows essentially, like, if you look at like the last 2 generations of Spider-Man, Tobey Maguire especially, the Tom Holland Spider-Man up until the last one did not have the Uncle Ben moment. He always had the support circle. He always had these resources. And this is the first time where he doesn't have the backing of Tony Stark, of like all these people that he's relied on. It's finally proper Spider-Man. He's finally picking himself up from his bootstraps and doing this shit himself. And it allows for some really good themes, really much more down to earth Spider-Man.
Awesome.
And it makes for a fantastic movie.
Yeah, I'm actually pretty excited to see it. Like I said, I got unfortunately spoiled for who the villain is. So I was like, oh, I know they kept it in the wraps.
They did, but also that character that they keep saying, oh, it's the villain, it's the villain. It's not going to go the way, unless they spoiled you pretty much the entire last quarter of the movie. It still is not going to go how you expect it to go in a good way.
Yeah, I see. For that, I don't know yet. I'll figure it out whenever I watch it. There's on the opposite side, I saw a other great movie.
Odyssey?
No, a little bit more masculine.
I don't know. The Odyssey's pretty masculine.
Yeah, you're right.
Look at all those dudes coming out of the horse.
But hear me out. What about He-Man?
Oh, you finally got a chance. I still gotta watch He-Man.
I know. I stopped us when we were gonna watch it on movie night because I'm like, I need to watch this. I promised my wife we were gonna watch this, and literally the next day we did. We watched it like the day after, and oh man, it was really good. It was.
I'm glad.
Okay,
I'm
so really good in a way that it's more like I enjoy like older 80s films and like the cheese that kind of comes with it. And this movie recreated those feels, but then they had like modern day choreography with them.
I was seeing that. Yeah.
Oh my god, dude. I will say, look, people like to shit on Jared Leto. Cuz he's not amazing at what he does. I prefer his music. I prefer his music way more than like his acting career.
Sure.
He knocked it out of the fucking park as Skeletor.
That's what I've heard. Like the only thing, in my opinion, that they didn't do was they didn't give him the
I said the same thing. Like he just doesn't have that yeah voice, and that's the only downside about it. That's the only downside about him.
Like I keep seeing clips of like Skeletor in the mask and then just like normal clothes on, and I'm like, I see. This is great. This is so
yes, great. I know exactly what moment they're referring to. It is that great when it happens. Did you watch the older He-Man, like the OG?
I've watched some, yes.
I keep saying the He-Man, the Masters of the Universe, right?
Yeah.
The guy who initially played him makes a cameo.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, and it's not where you expect it at, but it fits so well. I enjoyed it. If we want to take some time to watch it this weekend, I'm absolutely down for it.
Yeah, because like that's the biggest thing is like I probably could sit down and watch it, but the whole point of watching a movie like that is sitting down and watching it with friends.
Yeah, oh, absolutely. Mind you, I like this movie so much I would have put it on and watched it by myself. Like it is that level, but absolutely there is always something watching it with friends is just fun.
Well, because like I would definitely put it on the same level as like the Speed Racer movie.
That's a good comparison. That's a good comparison. People who understand the source material and what people like about the thing that they're making made He-Man and Master of the Universe.
And I like how even though it didn't do well at the box office, it's like smashing records on streaming.
Dude,
And I'm glad.
It's Transformers 1 all over again. Because people didn't care about it, but then like whenever it came to streaming service, people's like, why is this one of the best Transformers movie we've gotten since like 87? Like, what's happening here?
Yeah, that absolutely sounds about right. Also, the party wiped again in FFbot, but that's fine. 'Cause we're gonna be wrapping up soon.
Yeah, we're gonna be wrapping up
We'll get it
relatively
next time.
soon.
We'll get it next time.
Did we get to Reno? I mean, did we get to Reno?
We're still on New Game Plus 2. We're still on New Game Plus 2.
I'm just gonna have to send B a picture of him.
We'll
It's
get
like,
it. We'll get it.
You didn't get him this time, but here's your consolation prize.
Yeah. So to wrap up, what are you up to this week?
I'm busy again, man. I'm nonstop busy, but positively, right? I don't take on the things that I like to do without having fun doing them. Let me see. Let me go grab my schedule real quick. This week, I am looking at the wrong pinned message on Twitter. I know I posted that. I didn't pin it. Okay. This week I am doing exactly what we're doing right now. You know, the podcast. Tomorrow, Sin and I are continuing Legend of the Dragoon.
Sick.
So we were gonna do something tomorrow regardless, and I was just chilling in her stream yesterday, and she's like, "What do you want to do tomorrow?" I'm like, "I don't know. Like, what does the community want to see us do?" And they're like, "Dude, Legend of Dragoon was so cool. Please play it." And I'm like, "Oh, that's it. We're gonna continue playing it." I'm happy to get other people who never seen it into that because that's one of my favorite games.
It's on my list to stream at some point in the future.
So good. I know the ending isn't gonna hold up, but I know the journey is gonna hold up.
Okay. I also have a physical copy of that as well.
Dude, I own that game in every way I possibly could. I got it on PlayStation 1. I got it on the PS3. And because I got it on PS3, it popped over to my PS4 and 5. So it's on all my PlayStation console. I'm playing it on the completely legally obtained Duck Station on my computer.
Yeah.
We're going to get a recompile of Legend of Dragoon eventually.
That's true.
But Wednesday I'm doing more voiceovers in Deltarune with Kai, and then Friday I'm having my my fundraiser, my charity stream.
I'm looking forward to that. I'll make sure to send as many people as I can find over to you.
Hell yeah, that's gonna be fun. We're gonna have like donations and incentives to where like it's a randomizer, so I don't know what I'm gonna pick up. So when people donate, I couldn't get crowd control for it, so I'm just gonna do my own crowd control. People donate money, and I'm just gonna like, okay, what do I equip? What do I unequip? Tell me what to do. And it could be at any time. Yeah, like in the middle of the boss battle, it's like cool. You just got donated $15. Open your menu right now and equip the fucking broken dagger. And then, like, yes, that's absolutely what I'm gonna do.
That's gonna be great.
So, and then just our normal Sunday stream where me, Ham, and Soup beat each other up in fighting games. So, what are you doing this week?
Well, Raid is on a break till Thursday, so tomorrow we're doing more Star Ocean 2. We just hit the 50% mark. Like, we just hit the halfway mark, so we're gonna do a couple more hours of Star Ocean 2 tomorrow night. Then Thursday we're back with Raid. It's sort of a muted week, because then Thursday we're back with Raid for another 4 hours, and then Sunday it's another probably 3 or 4 hours of Raid. I don't know yet. That's all up to Raid Lead.
Okay.
And then we get back to Kefka and do our thing. And then next week, we'll see. Because next week is everything's back to normal for Raid. I think on normal raid days or normal raid weeks, I'm going to use this exact time slot for RPG time. So
Oh, hey, look at that. This is a good slot time. This is my normal
Yeah,
slot
it is.
time. So if I was playing other games though, I'd instead of it being like 8 to 10, I'd probably go to like 11 or 1. I don't know. I don't sleep.
That's I've been trying to do like especially when I'm doing RPGs, I've been trying to do 8 to 11.
That's a good slot too, especially if you're voicing them.
Well, I guess that's the nice part about the remake is that I don't have to voice it 90% of the time. It's all voice acted.
That's too. That's a good too.
So
You're at the point where you get to recruit my favorite character, aren't you? If he's not already on your party.
oh, I got DS last time.
Oh, good. Dude,
Yeah,
Diaz is the reason why I play Renner out, because like while I like Claude and I like a lot of the characters that Claude gets, I want Diaz on my team before the last 90% of the game.
The only downside about where I've gotten is then, like, when I was at work today, I was like, I wonder, how many characters did I miss from the first planet?
A lot.
Yes.
A lot. I was watching that. I was like, oh, he's okay. All right.
I mean, that's the nice part about doing it blind, and it's my first playthrough. It's like, I'm perfectly happy that nobody backseated and was like, wait, but you're gonna No. Everyone was quiet, and it's fine. Let me experience my stuff.
I should also show you the really corny early aughts anime that came out for Star Ocean 2.
Ooh, yes.
Like, it's just there's a specific, okay, so you know how one of the products in like older animes, they used to call out their moves and it was like where most of the animation budget went to and it took up the whole screen, right?
Yep.
Yeah, that's how this anime is. So you know, like say it had like the cosmic the Stardust punches or whatever. I forgot what they were calling Saint Seiya. But you know, Dragon Ball had Kamehameha. And Star Ocean 2 is just air slash.
Yep.
It's not even something crazy. It's just, hey, Claude learned how to do air slash. It's not called air slash. It's called Kuhaza. So we get like a triple cut of Claude being like Kuhaza, and then the fight's over because his fucking it's Ichigo's what's his name? What's the name of the shockwave that he sends out? I can't remember it. Zangetsu is the name of the sword.
Yes.
I can't remember the name of the shockwave he sends. Getsuga Tensho.
That's the one.
It's just Getsuga Tensho. it's the only move he uses.
Nice.
But, all right.
Yeah, I think at this point it is time to wrap up on time for once.
Yeah, on time. I mean, we yapped a good bit.
True. Let me check to see if I have any friendos currently live. Oh, hey. I actually do.
Ooh, who you got? Where are we directing this train into?
Kagalina. Let me send you a link. Give me 1 second.
I have something queued up because I was looking for a topic, another topic that I had shared on the twitter.com. And I'm going to send it to you after we go off the stream because I don't think it's stream appropriate.
Fair. Oh, here it is. Oh, yeah. And funnily enough, she's playing Fortnite.
Fortnite.
And it is another VTuber friend.
Love it. All right, everybody. We are going to be sending y'all off into Kagalina.
The hell's my thing? Oop.
They are playing Fortnite.
Where the hell? Oh, I was like, where the hell is it? Is my thing?
Where's the button?
There's my button.
Oh, looks like they're playing with someone else, but they don't have who that other person that they're streaming with is here. Light Lunaris. So we're going into a collab.
Hey, sounds good. I will send over. And you all have a great rest of your day.
Ooh, I got a
We'll
new
both
raid
be
message.
back tomorrow. All right. I don't have a raid message. All right. We're both back tomorrow. Y'all have a good night. Bye-bye.
All right, bye-bye, everybody.